Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. Hey, this is Shane. Today I wanted to come with a quick video to put a stamp on 2021, and we'll cover all the dividends that were paid out in December. We'll also cover the most recent activity in the portfolio, or I've actually sold one stock completely out and reinvested those funds back into the portfolio, and we'll talk about that when we get there. And guys, without wasting any more time, let's just jump right to it and we will talk through it. We have quite a few dividends to cover in December, so I want to get through those and make sure we get through the whole video and not take up too much of your time here. All right, let's go. So as you can see here, guys, on December 2021, the total for the month was $309.26. On Wednesday the 1st, Intel paid out $9.74. That's ticker INTC. Kroger paid out $1.68, that's ticker KR. Enbridge paid out $22.21, that's ticker ENB. Pfizer paid out $8.72 on the 6th. LyondellBasell Industries paid out $22.68, ticker LYB, and Pfizer was ticker PFE. Johnson & Johnson, ticker JNJ, paid out $10.62. Lumen Technologies, ticker LUMN, paid out $17.57 on the 10th. The 10th was actually a pretty good day. We had 5 different companies paying out on the 10th. Huntington Ingalls paid out $4.73, ticker HII. IBM, ticker IBM, paid out $33.25, also on the 10th. Chevron Corporation, ticker CVX, paid out $24.65. ExxonMobil, ticker XOM, paid out $19.78. 3M Company, ticker MMM, on the 13th, paid out $20.77. Stag, ticker STAG, paid out $1.96. Next Era Energy, ticker NEE, paid out $7.78. Realty Income, ticker O, paid out $3.99. Coca-Cola, ticker KO, paid out $8.51. Maine, ticker MAIN, paid out $2.53. Prudential Financial, ticker PRU, on the 16th, paid out $16.18. Kinross Gold Corp, ticker KGC, paid out 54 cents. On Friday the 17th, Kraft Heinz Company paid out $27.23. Dominion Energy, ticker D, and Kraft Heinz Company, ticker KHC, if I didn't mention that. Dominion Energy, ticker D, paid out $7.69 on the 20th. On Monday the 27th of December, Lockheed Martin paid out $14.02. Lockheed Martin is ticker LMT. Global Payments paid out 50 cents on the 30th, ticker GPN. Spartan Nash, also on the 30th, $2.62, ticker SPTN. The 30th as well, Union Pacific, $3.55, ticker UNP. Maine paid out $1.21, ticker MAIN, on the 30th as well. And then to wrap up the month, on the 31st, Bank of America paid us $3.80. Brookfield Infrastructure Partners, Bank of America's ticker BAC. Brookfield Infrastructure Partners, ticker BIP, paid out 92 cents. Fidelity paid out FNF, ticker FNF, paid out $6.23. And Good, ticker GOOD, paid us $3.60. Here you can see the total dividends paid for the year. $1,042.50, and the breakout goes $18 in March, $36.33, $64.42 in May, $121.62 in June, $69.94 in July, $58.44 in August, $183.19 in September, $81.83 in October, $99.47 in November, and as we just saw, December, $309.26 for a grand total of $1,042.50. Folks, we started the portfolio in March and continually added throughout the year. As you can see, if you look at March, here I'll highlight this real quick. If you look at March, what you've got is every 3 months. See, so March would come down and it would be 121 in June. March would be June. Then we would have 3 months later, right? So from 18 to 121 to 183 to here in December, $309.26. You could do similar April, 36, 69, 81. 64 did go down in August here, but there is a reason for that, and you'll see part of the reason. The next slide, you'll see part of that reason. Some of the stocks that I own pay out once a year. May would have been one of those months that I received that. So you see how it went down in August from 64 to 58, but then back up in November to 99.47. So you can see that progression, guys, throughout the year by adding to, and then this also includes these dividends, this $1,042.50 in passive income that the portfolio produced is helping to increase those as well. Now for the portfolio activity. Today on January the 4th, I actually sold ABB. And not that ABB is a bad company or that I don't like them, but one of the things that I've found is they do only pay once a year. So I've got other dividends that are paying me monthly. Most of my dividends are paying me quarterly. ABB just pays once a year, and with a dividend yield below 3%, it just was not enough. And I did see appreciation. So ABB was up 25% over the year. So there was, I think, $490, almost $500 in growth just from the stock price. But I think that those funds, this $2,338.91 can be redistributed back into the portfolio. If you caught my 2022 goals video, one of the things I wanted to do was focus on higher yielding, good, solid companies that yield higher dividend returns. So again, ABB was below 3%. I was able to take some capital appreciation, stock appreciation as well, and I'll take this $2,338.91, and you'll see I reallocated it. I'll show you on the next slide here. Also on January 4th, we took that 2,300 plus 500 and we reallocated the funds from the sale of ABB, as well as added 500 to the portfolio. And what we picked up with those funds was 4 shares of Vale. This is a mining company in the material sector, ticker VALE. We picked those up for $13.69. This is a high yielder. Now Vale is one that also pays, once a year, and possibly a special dividends. It might pay twice a year, but Vale also is, almost a 10-12% yielding stock. So I don't mind getting dividends once a year if I'm getting a 10, 12, 15% dividend return, right? Next up with the funds, we picked up 2 shares of Pfizer, ticker PFE, for $54.71, and this dipped down a little bit. It has been one of the better performers as far as appreciation, but it did dip down a little bit. It also is getting ready to pay out its dividends. So one of the things I also like to do is I'll buy a couple shares, even if the stock is up right before its dividend X date. That way I'm increasing the amount of shares I have, plus increasing the payout when I get those dividends. Next, we picked up 10 shares of Main Street Capital, and Pfizer is a pharmaceutical company out of the healthcare sector. Next, we picked up 10 shares of Main Street Capital, ticker MAIN, out of the financial sector for $44.90. Again, another one that has a nice yield. We picked up 10 shares of Exxon Mobil Corp, ticker XOM. This has a really nice yield as well. Exxon Mobil is out of the energy sector. We picked those up for $65.77. Good, our monthly paying REIT, one of our monthly paying REITs, Gladstone Commercial Corp, ticker GOOD, good. We picked up 10 shares there for $25.87. We picked up 38 shares of AT&T, ticker T, for $25.79. And we've talked about this one previously. I had bought several shares of this as well. And I'll tell you now, this 38 shares actually takes me to 100 shares of AT&T. And one of the plays we talked about with AT&T is they are doing a spinoff. So I'm not sure exactly how the breakout will be, but I will get shares of the spinoff company per my 100 shares that I currently own. So I don't know if it's 0.5 shares, one for one, 0.25, whatever it is, but I will receive shares based on the 100 shares I currently own, and then I will get those shares equivalent for the spinoff, whatever that allocation is. I haven't seen that information yet. And then another one we took to 100 shares was Lumen Technologies, ticker LUMN. And we picked those up for $12.94. And both AT&T and Lumen Technologies are out of the communication sector, which I believe even Verizon right now in the communication sector are all undervalued. So that's why I don't mind picking them up. This also takes me to 100 shares of Lumen Technologies, 100 shares of AT&T. And one of the nice things about this as well, with those 100 shares now, it actually, every time they pay out dividends, they will be buying a share or more of the stock. So now I'll get at least 4 more shares of the stock over the next year as they pay out dividends, regardless of whether or not I buy. But at a minimum, like I said, I'll probably do what I did up here to Pfizer and pick up a couple shares right before their ex-dividend date every time, so that I'm increasing my share count, which increases my dividend returns. Now let's do a quick portfolio update. The portfolio, again, as of January the 4th, 2022, sits at $73,387.30. We have, the last couple weeks have been pretty nice, so part of this $73,000 is about $4,000 in stock appreciation. I think it's a little under 4,000, maybe 38 or 3,900 last I looked. We did increase the dividend yield. I think the last update we were at like 4.1. We are now at 4.282%, approaching 4.3%. We want to get this above 5% for the year. And we also significantly increased our annual dividend income. So we lost a little bit of income from ABB, but the shares that we bought had a higher dividend yield. So it actually increased our dividend income along with the 500 we added this time. And it took us over that 3,000 mark. So we're at $3,142.48. And that's the goal, folks. This is what we're looking for. That $3,142.48 will continue to increase as the dividend paying companies increase their dividends. Pretty much everything I've bought increases their dividend every year. Sometimes companies increase their dividends more than once a year, but we look for that increase at least once a year, so our dividend yield continues to grow. This amount here, the annual dividend income, continues to grow, and this is the key. This is the passive income that will one day sustain our lifestyle after we're done working, hopefully before we retire, and currently at $3,142.48 and growing. And that's going to continue to go up, like I said, whether the market's up, down, or sideways. Now for the sector weights, communication sector has increased significantly, 9.64%. Consumer discretionary is at 2.46. Our consumer staples sector is at 12.93. Energy is sitting at 10.74. Healthcare is sitting at, financials is sitting at 8.86. Healthcare at 12.66. Industrials decreased a little bit. ABB was part of the industrial sector, so that's why that went down a little bit at 10.98%. Technology is at 8.25%. Materials at 5.83%. Utilities at 7.38%. And REITs and real estate is getting up there at 10.28%. And I don't mind REITs and real estate. I think that's one of the areas that will benefit, again, with higher inflation, which is what we're in. We've seen home prices as well as commercial real estate increase significantly over the last few years, and I don't see that slowing down, at least not this year. And as you can see, the sector weights are a little more even now. I'm seeing everything pretty even except for consumer discretionary and materials, which materials I don't mind being a little lower than the rest of them. They don't have to be exactly even, but folks, you don't want all your eggs in one basket, so make sure you are diversifying your portfolio, whether that's picking individual stocks in each of the different sectors, or that's picking index funds or ETFs that cover multiple sectors. That way you're diversified within the fund. Again, I don't own any ETFs currently. I am looking at some foreign ETFs. that I may be picking up around March time. I'd like to dump, maybe $10,000 or $12,000 into a couple different, spread out over a couple different ETFs. Again, emerging markets, foreign markets, ETFs, and I don't mind doing that because I do not know enough about foreign markets, what stocks to pick, or even have the time to really look at it. So that's why I'm looking at ETFs or index funds for that. The American market and American companies, for the most part, everything I'm in is stuff I use, stuff I know, companies I'm familiar with that have been around. For example, Kraft Heinz Company, long before I was born. Lockheed Martin, these are household names. Most everyone you talk to will know who Lockheed Martin is, or Kraft Heinz, Coca-Cola. So a lot of these are stocks that I just know the company. I'm obviously in America, so those markets I know better than others. And as always, guys, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I am only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money and should never invest any amount you are not comfortable losing. Always do your own research and invest based on your situation, circumstances, and selected criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor. So if you've made it this far in the video, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. What are your most recent additions to your portfolio? Hopefully everything is going well so far in 2022. Hope you had a great day. And if you could, before you sign out of here, hit that thumbs up button, ring the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, drop me a comment if you will. Hitting that thumbs up or the thumbs down if you didn't like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs down as well. It helps me out. It helps grow the channel. Ringing that notification bell and subscribing to the channel. Subscribing obviously helps me as well, but ringing that notification bell will let you know when future videos are posted. This is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for checking out the videos, guys. Talk to you.